And what about laboratory works? In this course, we will have 3 laboratory works. For each laboratory box, I will add new materials for you and your colleagues. You can see this box here, unit laboratory box 2024. Now here, now there is only one task, but after several days, there will be second and third laboratory work. Let's consider this work.
What?
I propose you look in my screen and now I will explain you your task.
Okay.
In laboratory work number 1, we have 2 files. Look, laboratory work and example. Laboratory work include general statements, general explanation about your work. Here you can find the task for you. And in this file, you can see example to execution of laboratory work. Its file made explanation more easy. What about work? I open first file, laboratory work 1. In this laboratory work, we will do collect the requirements for some application. And in this file, you can see topic, goal, content of work, content of the report, and theoretical information. These materials I explained to you in previous lessons, but if you want to repeat some ideas, some materials, you can see this text, read it, and understand what we want in this work. It's about software requirements, what is it, what components are in software requirements list, etc. Some information about type of requirements, it's functional requirements, non-functional requirements, what different between this type and another important information for our work for regarding the requirements. And after that, we have task for you and your colleague Salim. It's about what you need to do in this work. You need to collect and analyze software requirements according to individual tasks. Look, there are a lot of variants of subject area for your laboratory work. You can choose one variant and for this variant do this work. Not all 16, no, only one. And you choose what variant you want to do. It will be photo customer service, bitmap graphics editor, flowchart editor, formal editors, etc. You need to choose one variant of these areas and after that, collect the requirements for software, and the main function of this software are customer service for portal or create the graphics images or build flow chart, etc. In your report for this work, you need to present some list of requirements and the result of survey of stakeholders. The example of this you can see here. It's the second file in our system. Example to execution. Look here, please. Topic goal, it's copy from previous file. Next task, it's copy to, and this, for example, I choose text editor. In your case, in this position will be a hotel service application or flow chart editor or another topic from this list. Tell me please, do you understand me what I want?
A little bit.
Can you repeat please your answer?
A little bit.
Okay, maybe after looking all materials, you will understand me better. Here is text editor. In your case, it will be maybe tour guide program or video montage or identikit, etc. After that, you need to find some programs that can do some function similar to your future software. In my case, I find some programs that are similar to text editor. And when I searched some information in the internet, I found two analogies. It's Notepad and WordPad. And in report, I wrote the main function of these programs, and I highlighted the advantages and disadvantages of this software. Okay, advantages of Notepad is, and there is a little list of advantages and disadvantages. After that, I considered WordPad, its main functions, advantages and disadvantages. You need find programs that are similar to one of these one of these future software, and write about them, their main functions, and their advantages and disadvantages. After that, we go to next step in requirements gathering. It's survey of stakeholders. For this, I propose you to create some forms with question to people who have interest in this development. I have created yet some questionnaires for a survey of interested parties or stakeholders. And in this example, I presented its structure, and you can see the link for access. You can see the structure of my questionnaires as example. The structure of this questionnaire in body include some questions, and 6 of which are closed, and 1 of these is open. My respondents are 10 people, and in this report, I present some features that show the result of the questionnaire. The total number of answers is 10, and the 9 people asked me that they won't use a future text editor for writing notes. 3 people said that they want to use a text editor for writing reports, and only 1 of them need the editor for writing test programs. After that, I have a question about function. What need in this text editor, text application? I propose some list of function, and people can choose the variant which need them for work. It's editing text or formatting text, interesting table images, and another object. Next, I propose to choose parameters that will be enabled in my application, and the most people choose font size, font family, and text color, and nobody choose lower index or upper index. It's very interesting result, but we have it, and I must take to account this result when will be create a list of functions for my text editor. And we have next picture with result of survey for another question. You need in your laboratory work to create forms with questions about your application, about flowchart or about to-do list, home accounting, etc. About 1 variant from this list. After that, when you will have a lot of information about analogous knowledge programs, about some function that need your customer in your application, you can create the two list with functional and non-functional requirements. And in next item of this file, I present you the example of formulate requirements for a text editor based on the result of review of analogies and a questionnaire. I have functional requirements. You can see the list of main function. After that, I present requirements for input and output data for this function. After that, I go to non-functional requirements, and in this part, I present the requirements not for functions of the system, but for its behavior. It's about user interface requirements, about requirements to hardware, for software, etc. And you can see here user interface requirements, and I propose create the application which will have two windows. It's a main Windows and Windows for opening and saving the document. The application window will contain a special space. It's workspace for represent the document, and space for menu area. Oh, we have our second student. Hello.
Hello, good morning, ma.
Good morning. Now we look on our task. You can find this file that now you can see in my screen in Leader. In Leader, we have a special unit. It's Laboratory Work 2024, and this item you can see Laboratory Work 1 that include your task. And now I am explaining our students what need to do. And this explanation will be on record, and I give you the link for videos with this explanation. I add this link in this unit after our lessons today. Tell me, please, do you understand me? Yes, no? Do you understand that Laboratory Work 1 is your task? It's question for you, for both student.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
good.
I'm having some problem with my connectivity.
Okay, later you can see the video and understand the more details about your task. And maybe without video, you will have less problems with connection. In this laboratory book, we have two files. First file, laboratory work 1, contains your task, and the second file, example of execution, is contains the example of execution this work, and you have different variants. But I choose one variant. It's a text editor, and present you the result of laboratory work that you can give as example. And now we consider the part with non-functional requirements for text editor. And I am repeating that non-functional requirements is there are requirements for not function, but for behavior of our system. And this item of our work include requirements for user interface, for the software necessary for the functioning of the product, hardware requirements, the organization of procedure for working with the software and user qualification, and requirements for use technology, programming languages, accessibility requirements, hard disk storage requirements. Yes, each item can be in these items because hard disk storage is a part of hardware requirements. After that, we write reliability requirements and requirements their accompaniment and support. For you, the more important is part with function requirements, because after first laboratory work, you will have the second laboratory work, and the first work is base for next work. And this item of list with requirements is more important for next development. Please look these files in your computer, read the text, and if you have a question, ask me. Maybe in you can say question for me or write some question in chat in Zoom. And the second part of our today meet is time for your question and time for execution this work. The first step, you need to go to the leader, download file with requirements to laboratory work, and choose one of the variant. Only one of these. One student, one variant. After that, you need find some programs that are similar to your programs, for example, similar for video montage or similar to the list, etc. And after that, write the information about this software. Like look in this file. The result of your work, of this work, will be a report, and this report you need to download in this item and drag and drop file for this section and click save. I have Ukrainian version of the project because I'm from Ukraine, but you can see maybe it in English, I don't know. Maybe you have a question about laboratory work or about task.
Yes, we only write the functional requirement or all the requirements of the task.
You need, you need to write the requirements, but only functional and non-functional too. And you need to write the requirements for existing software. In my example, it's Notepad and WordPad. In your case, it will be another products, but it's not your products, it products that that already exists. After that, we write functional and non-functional requirements for your project. And yes, the result of this work is two lists, functional and non-functional requirements. But before this, you need to do review of analysis and survey of interested parties. Do you understand me or no, or 50-50?
50-50 for me.
Maybe 50-50, but the parties, how are we going to conduct the survey?
How do we do the survey? Do we have to ask people or do we just put a number?
You can conduct this survey for 4 to 10 people. The amount of people is not very important. The most important is that you create these forms, and after this work, you will have the skills of creation as a survey.
Okay.
The Google form?
Yes. It's a Google form or Microsoft form. You can choose.
Okay. And then present the result chart later, right?
Yeah, yes. You're right.
Okay.
And you can send me the link for your forms, and I can, after that, send this link for my another students. After that, you will have a lot of information.
Okay.
What about number of questions? It will be 7 as an example.
Okay.
But I recommend to you the number of questions maybe from 5 to 10, not more. Because if you will have very long list of questions, our people can say, I have not a time. and after that they don't give answer for question.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the better variant is 5 to 10, and in this вот так. And please look in the screen. I propose you use the closed question. The closed question when our respondent will have a list with answer. It's type in this, with after that you can receive a flow chart with result, and maybe only 1 or 2 questions with text fields or without the question with text fields, because it's not easy for representation in your work, for analysis, etc. But yes, you can choose the type of questions. You can choose open or closed question, questions with one variant of right answer, or with several options for choose.
Okay.
And yeah, you have a question?
Mm-mm.
I
No.
will, yeah?
No.
No, I will remember you that in this week we will have the lessons on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we will have 1 lection and 1 laboratory work. In lection, I will explain new materials, and in laboratory work, we will do this work. It's time for you, for your question, for this work.
Okay.
After that, on next week, we will have 2 lections and 1 laboratory work, and the next week will be 2 lections, 1 laboratory, 2 lections, 1 laboratory work.
Okay.
If now you have any questions, you can ask them. We have another half of hour today for your question for your laboratory.
No question from me.
No question? Okay. Please, the first stage is choosing your variant. What do you like of this one? one for one student. And after that, please read the example, please the explanation of work, and to do this task.
Okay, ma'am.
I won't be talking all the time in this lesson, but I'm here and I'm ready to listen to you if you need this. Now I close my screen. But I'm turn on my camera and you can see that teacher is here.
Okay.
Tom, please. Are you in Ukraine or another country? I ask you because we have alarms from time to time. And you, do you have these alarms too or not?
Uh,
Oh,
I'm in another country.
another country.
Okay. Tell me please, have you chosen your variant? Yes, no?
No.
No, maybe you have some problems with choosing with choice.
No, I'll choose when I ask later.
No. Can you could you repeat, please? I don't hear your last word.
I'll choose it and I'll let you know later.
Well, maybe paid attention my expression from previous academic year. I can tell you that some variant is more easy, another variant is more hard, and the easy variant it's maybe bitmap graphics editor because we have analog programs. It's a Paint in Microsoft Windows. The easy variant of this um, options is a True Guide program, video montage. The analog of video montage, good easy analog is Canva. A voice translator is a not hard variant because later and now you can use Google Translate. It's a analog program. To-do list is easy variant too. Maybe
Okay.
not easy variant, not easy. It's a formula editor. It's not easy. Construction of ER diagrams and visualization of research data. It's number 5, number 9, and 10. It's not easy variant. But you can choose another.
To the store that I said.
Maybe I will
Thank
recommend
you
you.
for the information.
What?
What?
I said thank you for the information.
Okay, welcome. Tell me please, how I can hold you. I see your name consists of 3 or 4 words. Tell me please, what is first name your? I see Salim Mustafa Sarham, maybe. What is the first name your?
The first name is Sarham, but
Okay,
maybe you can just call me Salim.
okay, thank you. Because in my name, Olena is a first name, and you can use it in our conversation.
Okay.
And we have the second student's iPhone Moss, but it's not your right name. I know.
Musana.
Moshana. Okay, thank you. Mhm. Thank you. I see your name in our chat.
Yes.
You have very interesting names, and it's a reason why I ask you about your name, because I want right pronounce of it.
Mm.
Okay. I write your name in my note. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
maybe you have some question or you need some additional explanation about work. I ask you because today we have only 5 minutes to end our lesson.
No.
Okay. If you will have some question, please say me or write me your question.
Okay, will do.
Welcome. Now we have the end of our lesson. Our class is over. Thank you for your attention.
Okay.
I wish you a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye, ma.
Goodbye.